Hey guys, welcome back to TSAlpha. It's been a while since I've done this, but I'm back at it again, and we are on Blocko's Modern Life, which is a play on the old 90s cartoon Rocco's Modern Life, which was probably one of my favorite shows when I was like a little kid, but looking back at it now, it's kind of a really bizarre cartoon, to say the least. Okay, so as I mentioned before, there is a gimmick to this level that I don't remember. Nice rover pushing the block around. I don't know exactly what to do. But I think I already messed it up somehow. I think it has to do with the way these are cloned. This is a... Wow, this is a section. Well, you kind of got stuck there, didn't you? Rovers are silly. Okay. So I think what we have to do is we have to block off. We have to block that off. Because now when we clone this, it goes down. So we basically gotta get these ice blocks into all these other clone machines, but we have to block off the direction they would naturally clone in, which is where the blocks come in. Okay, so there's a hook right here. And I think I need to pull this guy all the way around. Let me drop that. Okay, so I think I have to go through this one. Yeah, that works. Okay, so what now? I know I have to somehow get down there. I don't think I can, though. Oh, I have to pull it. I have to pull it that way. Well, I don't think I can do that now because I used the pop-up walls. Yeah, now I'm stuck on this. Okay. So this first section's pretty easy. This section down here, it's a little tricky since there's a hook involved in it, but it's nothing impossible. Oh wait, I don't even need to do that. I can just pull it already. Wait, no? Oh, right. What? That was weird. Well, I did the same thing. Well, not the same thing, but I did roughly the same thing. So this is a pretty interesting level concept. I don't remember what won the block crate competition, which I believe this was designed for. Yeah, I want to say that it was designed for that crate competition. Okay, so I think... yeah, I have to do this. Because there's no other way I can actually... So... how am I supposed to get... how am I supposed to get in front of this guy? I keep messing that up. Am I really doing that wrong? I always miss that on the first run. Okay. First section doesn't take that long. But I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. I mean, it seems obvious. Like, this first step is easy. You know, I do something like that. You know, pretty self-explanatory. I think it's self-explanatory. Wait. I guess I can do that. I guess I can do that too. Okay, so let's push that down there now. Was that what I had to do? And then I can push this. And then what? Go around. I saved a pop-up wall. Oh, I'm dumb. I was supposed to leave it right there, or go around and push it back down, and I didn't do that. Well, hopefully I remember what I did exactly, because I don't remember. I'm anticipating this being the only level I solve in this video. I have a hunch on what the next level is after this, and to be completely honest with you, the next, actually not even the next few levels, but the next decade, I'm really not looking forward to in this set. That's one reason why I haven't been recording this. Well, that's not what I wanted. Yeah. Man, that bottom right section is just so strange. I'm glad that's as early as it is in the level. Because if that was like one of the last sections, that'd be pretty iffy. I cannot, for whatever reason, I cannot get that on the first attempt. That's kind of irritating. Okay, so pull, push, pull, go around, do this, do that, go around, use a pop-up ball, pull up, go around, go around, okay, so that's what I wanted to do. There we go. So then, now that that's finally blocked off, now we can finally go to the next section. And we have to do this. So let's see what we got here. A very strange section, it seems like. I think I see the play here. So I have to swap. I have to get both the ice blocks into that fire. But because of the way this room is, I think pushing this there is fine. And I can get this out of the way. I think. Or no, I can just push that up there. I can just do that right now. So I moved this ice block all the way down here for no reason. Okay. So now I'm going to have to figure out how to get this ice block up there, if I even can. Okay. That was a little bit of a disappointing death, but oh well. Actually, I don't think you can get that the first try now that I think about it. I think it might just be the way the teleports are laid out. I like this Sokoban though, or this little block puzzle. It's like something you would see in CC1, at least in terms of Tyler's levels. You'd see those in CC1. But he took them and made it like CC2 specific with the hook, which I think it's pretty well done, to be completely honest. Okay. Now we're back at this. So I feel like I might have been wrong. But at the same time, oh, there's a transmogrifier. It's not just for turning Chip into Melinda, it's for turning an ice block into a normal block. Okay. That makes way more sense. But then now that presents the question of what do I do? How do I shuffle these around? Because I have to shuffle them around in some way. Maybe this one, maybe this ice block above me, maybe that's the one that I turn into the normal block later on. That could be the case. Could be is the word. Huh. See, I'm thinking if I put both the blocks right here, it wouldn't work because I can't get around at that point. What if I put them like right there? No, that wouldn't work either. So I have to shuffle these. I have to swap places with them, or swap their places. But I don't think you can even do that. Not without pushing into a corner, and you can't get a hook in this room, so there's that. There's so many different factors I could take into account here, but I just don't know. Let me move this down. I'm gonna have to at some point anyway. So let me move that. And then what? Hold on. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted to do. Well, what if I did this, though? I don't think I can make any progress here, not as Chip, at least. Yeah. This level, this is why I said this is going to take up the whole video. This is why. This is also the reason why I'm not as enthusiastic about this LP as I was when I first started it. Not because the set is bad. This set's actually really enjoyable and does actually make me like CC2 just a little bit more. But this is also one of those issues with CC2 that I don't think I'm ever really going to get over. And it's just the fact that there's just so many things you can do in this game. With the elements and the way they interact with each other. It's just, it's so hard to wrap your head around a lot of these ideas. And sometimes it actually hurts my head thinking about it sometimes. Like, this section is a good example. Like, I can use both the ice blocks up there, potentially. Actually, no, I have to use both these blocks. But what I didn't take into account the very first time was, if I use both the ice blocks, I can just use this dirt block and push up there. No, I actually have to use the transmogrifier to my advantage and swap the ice block for a normal block. But now there's this issue of I have to swap the blocks now. And I don't know how to do that. This spot where I'm standing in right now, I think that's the key spot I have to push these blocks in. So let's push this ice block first right there. Okay. So now there's an issue of how do I get... Okay, I do this, right? Now there's an issue. What do I do from here? I have to push that. I have to push it like that, but that just pushes the blocks back into the positions that they were originally in. And I'm kind of stuck doing that now. Because of it. I really don't know how to swap these blocks. I really, truly don't know how to swap them. Like, now I gotta do it again. I'm just gonna keep doing this cycle because of the way this thing is laid out. There's nothing I can do about it. Like, I can't transmogrify early. There's no other place for me to go, right? No, Oh, and I still have an entire section up here to do. And up here too. So I'm not even halfway done with the level. Mind you. That trap thing actually looks pretty fun. If only I can solve this room, which I can't seem to figure out. And I know better than to use one of these blocks on a water tile. Because you have to have a block up here in order for it to clone upwards. Like, you just have to. There's nothing... They wouldn't just throw that kind of trick at me like that already. And you do need 2 blocks to fill in the fire spot. No matter what you do. And I already tried using that bottom ice block, and you can't retrieve it without the help of being Melinda. So these 2 blocks I have up above are the ones I have to use to clear that fire tile. But I can't, because I'm stuck in this dilemma with these blocks. And it's kind of aggravating. Well, that's not... I pushed up and right. Like, even that screws it. How can I not figure this out? Of all sections, how can I not figure out the one that looks like it's the basic one? I can do it right away. Let's figure this out. Before we do anything else, let's figure this thing out first. So technically this level is non-linear. Not even technically, it is non-linear. So what if I started moving this ice block up right away? What am I not seeing with this thing? What am I not seeing with that? You have to push it there. You have to push it down, no matter what you do. You have to push that right. You have to push that down. You have to push it left. I probably said right before, but whatever. You knew the direction. Don't correct me. Why is it that I can't swap these blocks? Unless you are supposed to move this out of the way. But then you have another issue. You can't even go down now without pushing this down. I have to say, of all the things in this level that I was okay with getting stuck on, like the room to the right of me, this room I was not expecting. With something as simple as just swapping 2 blocks with each other, I can't say I was actually expecting to be tripped up by this. Really can't say I was expecting that. And a good reason why I was kind of putting off this LP. Not leaving it incomplete. I wouldn't do that. Like, I wouldn't go that far and just stop LPing this set just because I don't like, you know, the way it's going or whatever. But how? There's like nothing you can... There's nothing else you can do. Unless... I might have to restart this, actually. Unless... push that there. And push that there. No wonder I couldn't swap the blocks, because you couldn't do it just with the two blocks themselves. Of course Tyler threw in a little trick with bouncing off a block off an ice block. Of course he did. Anywho, now we can get this section done, and I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest of them, honestly. Like, the ones I haven't done yet, I'm just going to do those right away as soon as I'm done with this one. This is very interestingly laid out, I have to say. I have to say, this is very interestingly laid out. I do like the way this part was done. That little trick with the blocks, though. I mean, I like it in retrospect, but I don't like how long I don't like how long that took me to figure out. Okay, so that's blocked off. Actually, I lied. Let's do this section real quick. Just to get the ice block path started. I mean, there's probably really no reason to do this right now, but... I'm going to anyway. Okay, so what on earth is this crap? The tank to the right starts out on a flame jet button. Okay. I'm glad that hint's there. I don't know if it'll help me, but I'm glad it's there. Okay. So, opening up that toggle will release it. Now, what does the flame jet actually control? Is it just this one flame jet? Or is there one up here somewhere? No, it's looks like it's just the one. Okay. So do I collect... Do I collect the blue key first? Let's just go ahead and try to figure this out. So I think I have to do this Sokoban first. So that is free. Okay. Oh, so this is interesting. It's like a little dual phase type of Sokoban. So now I gotta solve it for the two buttons right here. Okay. Okay, so let's push that there. Push you there, and then do that. So now we can do this. I like this Sokoban. This is legit. Okay, so we have to push that up to start with. And now this is a wall to us since we have the green key. So really all we need to do is move these as such. And do that. So now what? Okay, so that Sokoban thing is solved now. Now, I have no idea. I have no idea what this top section is, but I have an idea on what it could be. So let's go back down here and actually do this thing now. Hopefully I remember it. I do remember that's a trick I have to do. Okay. Okay, so now we can just keep cloning them. Okay, so now what? I see these two blocks. I see these two blocks, and I see that teeth. And I don't... No, I do know what the goal is. I have to make it go... I think I have to make it go back down to teleport, because I saw this thing over here. I saw this. And it going back down to teleport would, in fact, do that. Would, in fact, solve the level. So, I think what I have to do is I have to get the teeth right here. I think that trap is tricking me into thinking I have to put the teeth there, but I actually have to put him right here, right? Wait a minute, no, you have to go. You have to go in the trap, because there's no way I can go through the teleport myself. Well, maybe there is. Okay, so let's put you in the trap then. Because the fire tiles is hindering me from putting a block there. Okay, so... like that? It's a little obscure if that's what you have to do. That's very obscure. But it works. Alright, finally. Blocko's Modern Life is finally done. Wow. I have to say, even though I was frustrated with two sections, well, looking back at it, just one. Just one section, that section being the one below with the gravel and ice. Aside from that, I really liked this one. This was pretty fun to crack. I liked the little tricks that the bottom two sections had. The block with the ice block bouncing off it trick. I feel like I don't know if this was intentional or not, but I feel like you either had to know about that trick before you solved it, before you thought about it, or you just had to kind of do it just on virtue of you had no more options to try. I feel like it's one of those things. Usually I'm okay with those, but I don't know I'm a little skeptical on that one. But I like the way the rest of that room below flowed with the swapping between Melinda and Chip to get the ice block to the transmogrifier. The top section with the traps and the tank, I think that was really legit. Even though the Sokobans themselves were pretty easy, it's not... I'm sure it wasn't easy to layer essentially 3 different Sokobans on top of each other. That's essentially what that was. And the trick at the end, I don't know if you had to do that, but it worked, so I'm not complaining. All in all, really fun level. I enjoyed it. Alright, group hug. Okay, I was mistaken. I thought this level was something else. So I guess we'll go ahead and play one more. We'll keep the streak going with 2 videos per TSAlpha video, or 2 levels. So this is just a very silly teeth melee level, if you will, because it can trap you. Of course, if you drop the helmet, they kill you. But the trick to it is you can kind of take advantage, especially of block slapping, to kind of help you out. This is one of the levels that I actually played in the original version of TSAlpha. And I believe I liked it. Except when that happens. But it's the goal. I should stop stuttering when I'm recording these videos. That's one of the issues I've kind of I've kind of had throughout my life, is stuttering. And part of the reason why I've started YouTube was to kind of work on my speech impairment in general. Whether that's worked or not is, well, you be the judge of that one. I think this level is really silly, though. And probably the only one Tyler has made in this set that actually has the pink custom floor tiles. Okay, so I got all of those guys stuck, surprisingly. Well, most of them. They're probably going to come out now. Yeah, here they come. Yeah, the way... Oh, I almost got trapped there. The way teeth work in this game is not one of my favorite things. That sucks. Oh, there's extra chips. That is very surprising for a Tyler level. Especially when we're about to enter the third of the... or not the third, but the last decade of the set. That's surprising that there's extra chips. Am I complaining? No. I don't even remember there being extra chips in the original level. No, 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 no. I do like the way, I do like the lineup of these levels. With there being, like, the last level was a puzzle heavy level. This one is just a free-for-all, collect as much as you can level. Wait, is there extras? Yeah, there are. I only have 2 more to collect. Alright, let's get out of here. Group hug done. Nice simple level, nice placement. Very interesting way of a teeth. It's like you still have to dodge the teeth, but they're not going to kill you. They're just going to trap you. It's an interesting idea. I think helmets is one of the best elements in this game because they can provide they can be used for several different uses, and they can even make those dodging heavy levels like super easy or whatever. They provide like a bunch of really cool and wacky concepts. Alright, this was the level I was thinking of, and I am definitely going to stop here because great job, CC2 Part 1. Just the fact there's more than one part to this says quite a bit about this game. But this level is going to be very interesting because it's, as far as I remember from Discord when these were designed, these are basically levels that exploit the stupidity that is CC2 and how, like, the many wacky things that you can stumble upon in the editor. And most of them, if not all of them, are completely stupid. So, in the next video of this, we're actually going to be shit-talking this game. Probably. I don't know. Join me if you want for that. I don't care. I like CC2, but it could have been a lot better, and I think we all can agree on that. If not, well, you're entitled to your opinion. But anyway, this video has gone on long enough. This is probably the longest video of this LP so far, and I'm pretty sure that's not going to be the case for the rest of this. But we will begin the final, 10 levels, 11 levels, and the next whatever. We have like 11 levels left, 10 levels left. So we'll see you guys next time. I don't know when that will be, but it will happen.